think if there's anything is perhaps unsettling to the stomach, it's to watch actors on television talk about their personal lives, and you spend an hour with the first person singular, and you're exhausted. You stagger to the doorway and fall down in the hallway, seeking some kind of relief.
You said that in the last 9 years you've been searching for what you really want to do.
Yeah.
Have you decided?
Have you?
Did you ever want to start a national theater or something like that?
There is no, we have no basis for culture in this country. There is no culture in this country.
Why do you say that?
Well, there's almost no culture any place in the world. Who are the present great artists, painters, thinkers, philosophers? Where are they? Do you realize that in Greece for 150 years we had Sophocles, Plato, why go down the list?
But I mean, couldn't you bring it to the American stage?
That's an enormous presumption. I mean, if people throw the word artist around as though it were a football, there are no artists. There are only people like you and me who make money. And
I didn't accuse you of being an artist. I just asked you if you could bring Shakespeare to the stage for us.
Why has there never been a national theater in this country? The closest we had to a national theater was Orson Welles and John Houseman and the group theater. And they all failed miserably.
Has it ever occurred to you that that you really do have the respect and power and you could bring it to the American scene?
No, it has never occurred to me.
Why did you not come back to the Broadway stage after Streetcar?
Let me ask you why you've crossed your left leg over your right rather than your right leg over your left. Do you know why?
Is it as simple as that?
Yeah, it's as simple as that. Why did you reach out and get that fly that was bothering me? Why have you done that twice instead of 5 times? You don't know. I don't know either. Same answer.
I have an answer.
Go ahead.
That you didn't like the repetition night after night after night, and you were getting bored with it, and that you wanted to sort of work around it.
It's not that I didn't like it. It's that I hated it. It was the worst experience I ever had in my life. I almost went out of my mind. I'll tell you a funny story. I used to think of myself as something of a boxer. I thought it would be terrific. I loved the boxing. I loved boxing and Streetcar, in New York, in the play. And I would always get people to box with me. And so I had a lot of fun doing that. And then one day, nobody wanted to box. So I went to one of these stagehands, and I asked him, I said, would you mind, I said, why don't we come down and, move around a little and work out and box? And this guy was about as big as tall as the roof. I said, I'm not going to hurt you, I swear. I just want something to work out with. I'll work on my defense. You give me some punches. Broke my nose. You can see the scar here. And I was sitting down. No, I was kneeling. I was watching this pool of blood form about 8 inches away from my face. Just trying to remember what my name was. Anyway, I had to go to the hospital and have, because my face was all smashed. And after a week, after they put my nose back together, and the swelling went down and the discoloration was almost gone, Irene Selznick, who was the producer, wanted me to, she wanted to come and see me. So I had a friend of mine go down and get some Stein's makeup And I said, I want some maroon, I want green, yellow, got all this stuff. Made myself up with these terrible eyes, put some tape across my face like this. And she walked in, I said, Irene, I said, when are they gonna let me out of this place? She says, you stay right where you are. We'll tell you when you can leave. And I was so pleased. That was one of the high points of my life. I didn't have to work for 2 weeks. It was awful. Awful to be in a play.
So you don't like the stage?
No. No. It's much tougher than the movies because you have to do it every night. You have to find that emotion. You have to upset yourself. And, you know, in a motion picture, you come in and you save it for the close-up, crank up for that, and then let fly. And so it's much shorter duration. The work is much shorter. I mean, how much more are you gonna invade me? I mean, you're like the visiting piranha. Whoa, here comes Chung.
I just have a few more questions.
Fire one.
Okay. Oh. You've actually lost some weight recently, right?
Yeah. I have to lose about 50 pounds.
How do you lose weight when you try to lose weight?
I dance.
You dance?
Dance.
Oh, come on.
I was a dancer. I studied to be a dancer at Catherine Dunham's wonderful dance school. And I was a drummer. So I played drums. And I danced, put on my Afro-Cuban music. And
No, really, how do you lose weight when you have to lose weight?
you just reach over and turn it off. And stay out of bed, don't sit down, and keep active, and eat fish and vegetables. Do a little bit every day, and then week after week, and the first thing you know, you're dead.
Do you like yourself heavy?
I don't care. I been heavy, I've been thin, and I'll be thin again, because it's too much problem fighting I'm turning into a couch, what do they call them?
Couch potato.
A couch potato, yeah. But it doesn't make that much of a difference whether you're fat or thin in life. It's just that if you're a good person, Brenda, the real Connie Chung, I'll tell you.
Are you going to do any more pictures, do you think?
Oh, Connie, she won't quit. Am I going to do any more pictures? Tim, are we doing any more pictures? How about it? You got any scripts? I don't know. Who the hell knows? How can you know in this world? There's a hole in the atmosphere that is bringing down...
No, but good heavens, you can control your life.
I can't change the hole in the atmosphere,
No,
dear.
but you can control your life, and
No, you can't.
You decide...
That's the biggest joke that you've made today. Nobody controls their life.
You can decide what you're going to do.
You're wrong.
You decide whether you're going to work or whether you're not going to work.
This is an interesting conversation if you want to talk about free will, because that's a fascinating subject. They did this extraordinary research on twins who were separated from birth. They found they never saw each other. From the time they were born, they were separated and did not know the existence of the other person. And there were astounding similarities. They had the same kind of dog, the same color car, the same... Wait a minute, let's see. All right, print it. Okay.
Okay. Some people feel as if you've cheated them out of the genius of your work over the years? Because you did a few movies,
Come
then
on.
you stopped.
That's like putting
and
fried eggs in your armpit.
You made some great movies in the very beginning.
I didn't make any great movies. There's no such thing as a great movie. You know what's great? A Rembrandt painting, a Mozart chamber music. It's those are great.
Why denigrate Streetcar Named Desire and
What?
On the Waterfront? You're denigrating them. They were terrific. You acted in them beautifully. Don't you
In
think?
the kingdom of the blind, the man with one eye is the king. And
Why don't you think you acted in them beautifully?
well, I don't know how you define greatness, but that is a word that is so terribly abused and insulted and is thrown around. It's totally meaningless.
Can
Greatness,
you not,
Shakespeare was great. Racine was great. Montaigne was perhaps a great writer.
you don't see yourself as great?
Of course not. Do you?
No.
Well, put it up, pal.
At the computer warning you that you're too close, so in case you might be sleeping or something. Now, what?
Excuse me, I would never sleep
I'm
in
not
the car.
saying you personally, just you in general. Contact with